Hello, sir. I hope you're doing well. Sir, let me tell you the technology stack that I have used in this project. First of all, the front end and back end I have hosted at Vercel. This is a very famous hosting platform for code, the front end and the back end, right? The client side and the server side. So this is my project, right? This for HC Campus, and this is the uh, total stats inside it, right? And this is the current domain. This is not our final domain because of course we will be having domain like hccampus.com or harrisoncarrierscampus.com or hc one or whatever you will finalize, and we will then replace this with the our actual domain name, right? uh, the database I have hosted at Supabase. Supabase is again a very famous database hosting platform, right? So these are the different database tables: card table, coaches table, order items, orders, profiles, services. We have uh, all the services listed over here that were in our Google Sheet, right? And then this is the Stripe. This is in the test mode, and this is the product catalog. I have listed all the products over here. All the products I have listed over here. 206 services, right? So this is the payment gateway. This is the front and back end. This is the database. So this is our main website. So I'm signing out, right? And I will. We have over here our coaches, and we can search by coach name, coach city, like from London. These are the coaches from London, from New York, right? And Manchester, no one. From Mumbai. So what? These are, we can also search by category. Finance, we have 136. In law, we have 14 coaches. These are all alias names and alias photos from our coach sheet. Again, we have services. We have add to cart option. We have add to wish list option. Whenever we are signed out and we try to add to wish list or add to cart, it will take us to the sign in page. We will sign in. Now we are signed in. I will remove everything from the cart first, and then I will go to services. We can browse services like networking, right? We have 20 services out of 206. We have software engineering, we have 4 services, so on and so forth, right? And we can add to cart. The cart will update instantly. We can add to wish list. We can add to wish list. We can remove from wish list, right? This adding and then removing, this is the toggle button, right? We can go to our wish list to see how many the user has added, and then we can remove certain, and we can add to cart, remove this. Then we can click on cart button. We can review the checkout. Then for the two services, the client will see this form, because for the two services there might be two different interviews, there might be two different fields, for example, and there might be two different JDs, right? So these things are distinct, and these are not related to sign up. I have maintained a minimal sign up over here. This is the industry standard, uh, at every platform we see the sign up is minimal. It is name and email address and a couple of more things, and that's it. So that is the minimal uh, sign up over here. The detailed information will be gathered when the user will edit his profile and update the information, and then the user will update the information from our update client data form also. He will fetch data from by entering his code, and then all the fields will be listed. Most of the fields will be blank. He will fill in the blanks and then save the data. So this one, uh, I'm using the code C bar, CB area around, right? What do you want? This is what I want. JD, question answers, special notes. Then the next service, this is the second service, 2 of 2. The interview date for this is, like, for example, 6, and then C bar. Then what you want, JD2, QA2, SN2, review order. This is the final review order page. Continue and confirm. Then it takes us to the Stripe payment, right? And it can take you to Apple Pay. So I'm using the test card, which is 42424242, and then any future month and any future year, any CVC code will work. Code card holder will not matter over here. Processing, and it will confirm us that this is my email address which I'm using. Okay, thank you. You are booked in for these two. This is the total summary, right? And then I will see my Gmail address. I'm a client. I must have got an email coaching. Please set up coaching as soon as possible. To this email has been sent to Lisa, CC to Peter, and this email address. This is not a client email address actually. As a client, right? Uh, Perhaps, yeah. This is the client email. No, I think this is in the CC field. This is from the CC field of our HC system, because I remember I wrote my email address in the session setup. New session, yeah, CC email addresses. So this is my email address. So the email has been sent to HC team, telling them the similar things, interview date, and blah 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 blah, right? And from here on, our current HC system will take over, right? From here, the workflow will be same, right? The booking form will open and it will be booked. Client will be selected, coach, everything. It will work, and we have to test all this actually, right? The whole cycle. So that is about. This is the second email, right? For the second session, because there are two services, right? So how many services we will select? Emails will be sent to HCT. So this is how it will work, and uh, the page contents that need to be updated. You will tell me about certain things, like for example, by how you want to update. I have used some industry standard text and things like that. uh, they look good, but wherever and whatever you want to change, of course we will need to change that, right? We can see the wish list over here, about us page. The cart is empty, there's nothing in the cart. We can sign out. The user can forget password and he can recover. Reset your password, reset password, new password, repeat new password, everything, right? So that's how uh, the system is. I will wait for your feedback. Thank you. Sorry, one more thing. When a user will click over his name, it will open his edit profile. We can further expand this form also, but we can at the same time, we can like, for example, this uh, user, his code is available over here, client code. I'm copying it and I am actually uh, opening the update data form, and I will fetch data, and you can see that the client will be able to update his information over here. We will send this, the link of this form, in the first email, the welcome email, and he will update his data using this form, because I want to make maximum use of our current HC system. That is why I actually chose this workflow.